Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this evening's Summit High School Theater Arts performance. At this time, we ask that you please turn off all cell phones and electronics and refrain from any photography of the performance. And now, sit back, relax, and we'll learn how to succeed in business without really trying.
Dear reader, this little book is designed to tell you everything you need to know about the science of getting ahead. Now let's assume you are young, healthy, clear-eyed, and eager, anxious to rise quickly and easily to the top of the business world. You can.
I can!
If you have education and intelligence and ability, so much the better. But remember that thousands have reached the top without any of these qualities. Just have courage and memorize the simple rules in the chapters that follow. If you truly wish to be among the lucky golden few, you can.
I can! How to apply for a job, how to advance from the mailroom, how to sit down at a desk, how to dictate memorandums, how to do develop executive style, how to commute in a 3-button suit with that weary executive smile. This book is all that I need. How to succeed. Is all that I need. How to succeed.
How to choose the right company. Before applying for a job, make sure you have chosen the right company. It is essential that the company be a big one. It should be at least big enough so that nobody knows exactly what anyone else is doing.
Say, Joe, I got a complaint from our department in Cleveland about that last shipment of wickets. They ordered 300,000, but only got half.
I know, Mr. Gatz, but they ordered 2-toned wickets and we ran out.
Ran out? What is this, a hot dog stand? Look, this is the Worldwide Wicket Company. We are supposed to be the largest single producer of wickets in the world.
Take it easy, Mr. Gatz. There was trouble at our eastern plant. A breakdown.
Well, get on the ball. I want to keep Cleveland's wicket minded.
Yes, sir. Mr. Matthews, any news about the breakdown?
Oh, I'm feeling much better.
Oh, say, Tuckerberry, did you get my memo?
What memo?
My memo about memos. We're sending out too many memos, and it has to stop.
All right. Oh, I'll send out a memo.
Yes.
The right company. Observe personnel. Select whom to lunch with. Avoid petty friends. Begin making contacts. How to walk into a conference room with an idea. Brilliant business idea that will make your expense account zoom. This book is all that I need. How to succeed. Oh, sir, I am so sorry. Please let me help you.
Never mind. Everyone back to work. I said back to work!
I'm sorry I bumped into you, sir, but I would like to apply for a job.
A job? Do you know who I am?
No, sir.
I'm J.B. Biggley, president of this company. That's who I am. In fact, that's who the hell I am. How dare you come to me asking for a job?
Sir, I am so sorry.
Why do you think I have personnel, man? Why do you think I have a whole damned personnel department? You bumped into the wrong man.
I'm sorry.
Damn, coal burning, ding, ding,
I'm sorry.
ding!
I know how hard it is to find a job. I've been through that sort of thing myself.
Oh, thank you, miss. You're very kind. Could you tell me where the personnel office is?
Personnel? It's right there.
Thank you.
You're not discouraged?
Of course not. I'm prepared for exactly this sort of thing.
Say, my friend Smitty works in personnel. Maybe she can help you. You wait right here. I'll
No,
go
miss,
get
that's
her.
not really necessary.
Where do you think you're going?
To see the personnel manager, sir.
I'm the personnel manager, and we're not hiring.
Well, you know, I was just speaking to Mr. Biggley.
Biggley?
Yes, sir.
J.B. Biggley?
Yes, sir. He told me to see you.
J.B. Bigley himself. You were speaking to him?
Yes, sir, I just bumped into him.
Ah, is he a friend of yours?
Sir, I don't think a man should trade on friendship to get a job.
Very well put. Well, if you'll step into my office, I think we can work something out. My name is Bratt, and you are?
It's a Finch, sir. Pierpont Finch.
Say, maybe that ought to be J. Pierpont Finch.
As a matter of fact, sir, it is.
Well, step into my office.
Good God, Rosemary! You can at least let me finish my metric count.
This is important, Smitty. Where is he?
How would I know?
Oh, he must have gone into Mr. Bratt's office. Go on in there! You're Bratt's secretary. He'll listen to you.
But why this frantic urgency?
Please, Smitty, we've got to help this boy.
But why? Fill me in, girl. Wherefore is this creep different from all other creeps?
He's not a creep, Smitty. He has a sort of noble courage, yet deep down I feel he's sort of helpless.
Rosemary, your mother instinct is a big drag.
Oh, sir, that's a good one. Oh.
Well, that's all settled. Nice to have you aboard, Finch.
Happy to ship out with you, sir.
Let me get that.
Who is that?
That's my helpless friend. Isn't he adorable?
Adorable, maybe. Helpless? No.
Shut up, Smitty. I just hope he hasn't got a girl.
My secretary will take care of getting your particulars. Ah, Smitty, this is our new Mr. Finch.
Hello there.
My name is Pilkington. Rosemary Pilkington.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Finch is going to be starting out in my mailroom. Glad you don't mind that, Finch.
Sure, in a big pond like this, everyone must begin as a little fish.
Even a barracuda.
Now, Smitty, will you?
Hey, Bud, have you guys in the mailroom sent out those wicked catalogs yet?
I don't know, I'm going to lunch.
At 11 o'clock, why?
Because I'm the boss's nephew.
Oh, Bud. This is Bud Frump, Mr. Bigley's nephew. Bud, this is Mr. Finch. He's going to be starting out with you in the mailroom.
Hello, Finch. I'm Bud Frump, Mr. Bigley's nephew.
How do you do?
Smitty, get Mr. Finch's particulars.
Yes, sir.
Finch, nice to have you on the team.
Glad to be playing with you, sir.
Finch, you ambitious?
Not necessarily.
Good. Just keep that in mind. If you just remember who I am and remember who you are, we'll get along fine. If not...
You'll go crying to your uncle?
I beg your pardon, I do not go crying to my uncle. It just so happens that my mother is Mrs. Bigley's sister. If I feel that anything is wrong, I phone my mother, she phones Mrs. Bigley, and Mrs. Bigley phones Mr. Bigley. That's the democratic way.
Mr. Finch, a man like you shouldn't have to worry about someone like him. Smitty, you were going to get Mr. Finch's particulars?
Ah, yes. Particulars. Now, Mr. Finch, the first question.
Have you got a girl?
A girl? No.
Oh, good. I mean, that's the right answer. I mean, it's very wise not to have a girl.
I'm glad you understand that, Miss Pilkington. Some women wouldn't. You see, I feel that when a man wants to rise in the world of business, a girl or, let's say, an emotional involvement, can only lead to getting involved emotionally.
That's very intelligent, Mr. Finch.
Yes. Now, Rosemary, are you through with Mr. Finch?
For the moment.
Fine. Now, if you'll just step into my office, we'll get our business done.
Good luck, Mr. Finch.
Thank you, Miss
Pilkington. Rosemary Pilkington.
I'm glad to be aboard.
Well, Rosemary, you see?
I think he's fascinating.
I've seen some pretty ambitious characters around here, but this boy is the eagerest beaver of them all.
New Rochelle.
Huh?
Or maybe White Plains. No. New Rochelle, New Rochelle.
What are you talking about?
That's the place where the mansion will be for me and the darling, bright young man I've picked out for marrying me. He'll do well, I can tell, so it isn't a moment too soon to plan on my life in New Rochelle, the wife of my darling tycoon.
Honey, you'll be in New Rochelle. Your darling tycoon will be here in the office.
Smitty,
the future Mrs. Finch is in for some lonely nights.
I'm prepared for exactly that sort of thing. I'll be so happy to keep his dinner warm while he goes onward and upward. Happy to keep his dinner warm till he comes wearily home from downtown. I'll be there waiting until his mind is clear while he looks through me, right through me, waiting to say good evening, dear. I'm pregnant. What's new with you from downtown? Oh, to be loved by a man I respect, to bask in the glow of his perfectly understandable neglect. Oh, to belong in the aura of his frown, darling busy frown. Such heaven, wearing the lively uniform while he goes onward and upward, happy to keep his dinner warm till he comes wearily home from downtown.
Coffee break!
Out of my way!
Not that meeting.
There's no coffee!
No coffee!
No coffee!
No coffee!
If I can't take my coffee break, my coffee break, my coffee break. If I can't take my coffee break, something within me dies, lies down, and something within me dies.
If I can't make 3 daily trips, where shining shrine benignly drips, and taste cardboard between my lips, something within me dies,
Lies down, and something within me dies. No coffee, 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 no coffee.
That office light doesn't have to be fluorescent. I'll get no pains in the head. That office chair doesn't have to be foam rubber. So if I spread, so I spread. But only one chemical substance gets out the lead.
Like she said, if I can't take my coffee break, my coffee break, my coffee break. If I can't take my coffee break, gone is the sense of enterprise. All gone, and something within me dies. No coffee, 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 no coffee. If I can't take my coffee break,
Somehow the soul no longer tries.
coffee, coffee. Somewhere I don't metabolize. Coffee, coffee. Something within me, coffee or otherwise, coffee or otherwise, coffee or otherwise, something inside of me dies. What's that?
Coffee!
It's coffee. Miss Jones, hi Jones.
You have alertly seized your opportunities and are now on the first rung of the ladder. You are working in the mailroom. One word of caution about the mailroom. It is a place out of which you must get. Some of your rivals will not have the advantage of this knowledge, but you are forearmed. Do not get stuck in the mailroom. Plan to rise.
Finch, where are you going? What have you got there?
It's the executive mail.
I'll take that. Trying to get in good on the inside, huh? I can't even take a coffee break around here.
But I'm merely trying to do my job.
The executive mail is my job, Finch. If you have any ideas of climbing a ladder around here, the view is going to get awfully monotonous. Every time you look up, you'll see the seat of my pants.
That's rotten. Bud Frump is just jealous of you. He's trying to keep the big executives from noticing you.
Thank you for defending me, Miss Pilkington.
Please call me Rosemary.
Okay. Rosemary.
Now, Mr. Finch.
Call me Ponty.
Okay. Ponty. The big executives will notice you. Just be patient.
Patient? Do you realize I've been working here for 1 whole week?
I know, I haven't forgotten. Happy anniversary!
Oh, thank you, Rosemary. At least you noticed me.
I wish I were an executive. Uh-oh, here comes Judith Anderson.
Huh?
That's Miss Jones, Mr. Bigley's secretary. I better look busy, and you too.
Pardon me, ma'am. You should be wearing this. It goes with your hair.
Young man, you just want me to have this flower? Don't you know who I am?
Well, that doesn't matter. What matters is that the flower seems to cry out to be worn by you.
Young man, I'm Miss Jones, Mr. Bigley's secretary.
No. You can't be. It's just... Well, you just can't be.
Why not?
Well, judging from Bud Frump's description of you, I'd never have... I mean, you're not a frightening person.
Well, I thank you.
If it's not out of place for me to say so, Miss Jones. I think you're a very attractive person. No matter what Bud Frump says.
What did you say your name was?
It's a Finch, ma'am. F-I-N-C-H.
And why is it I haven't seen you around before?
Oh, I'm not supposed to deliver the executive mail. That's his job. Bud Frump, F-R-U-M-P.
Well, thank you for the flower, Finch. You're a very interesting young man.
Thank you, Miss Jones.
Say, Jonesy, I'd like an appointment with the boss at around 3.
I'll check it out, Milton, and get back to you.
Ah, flowers. You got a new boyfriend, Jonesy?
This was given to me by a very nice young man. You should know him. Finch?
Yes?
Finch, this is Mr. Gatch.
Oh, how do you do, Mr. Gatch?
Hello?
Mr. Gatch is a good person for you to know. His department is very important.
Oh, I know all about Mr. Gatch. He's in charge of plans and systems and interdepartmental evaluation, also pre-promotional promotion, post-administrative research, and multiple development on a multi-level level.
Say, Jonesy, this is a smart one. I didn't know I did all that.
A very fine man, Mr. Gatch. I hear he has an opening in his department?
He has, but he hasn't been able to find anyone to fill it. Well, goodbye, Finch.
Goodbye, Miss Jones.
Hi, Jonesy.
Miss Jones!
Say, Rosemary, I thought today we could go over this.
Finch, quit goofing off. You've got to pick up the second delivery.
Righto, old buddy boy. Well, I've got to go to work now. Thanks for the flower, though, Rosemary.
Thanks for the flower. You gave my flower to Miss Jones.
Rosemary, surely you don't begrudge an old lady a moment of happiness.
Well, I suppose it is important for you to be nice to Miss Jones.
I'm glad you understand that. See you later, Rosemary.
Rosemary, how are you doing? I don't know, Smitty. He's... Smitty, what's the opposite of a sex maniac?
A businessman. Hello? Give me an outside line. No, this call is not personal. It's my mother. Thanks. One of these days when I'm running the show around here, I'll clear out the whole hello, mother, Bud. I know I left without my sweater, but it's warm. Now look, mother, I have something important to tell you. There's going to be a new head of the mailroom, and I want the job. You've got to call Aunt Gertrude and... Well, yes, I know I'm next in line, but there's this new fellow here that's got me worried. Oh, he works hard, comes in on time, he's polite, you know, a real rat.
Hello. Yes, what do you want, Miss Jones? My wife? Well, tell her I'm busy. Oh, tell her I'm in a meeting. Oh, tell her I'm out. Damn it, put her on. Hello, Gertrude, I'm glad you called. Uh-huh. Well, I can't help but there, Gertrude. The head of the mailroom should pick his own successor. I can't switch signals in the middle of a play. It would upset the whole team. If I interfere, that would be nepotism. Nepotism. That's when your nephew is a damned fool. Well, I'll see. Miss Jones.
Yes, Mr. Beaton.
Miss Jones, I've told you that talking to my wife upsets me.
Well, you said put her on.
Never mind. I need something to calm my nerves. Where is my, well, you know.
I put it in the back of your right-hand drawer.
Thanks.
Let's get going, boys!
Yes, sir, Mr. Twimble, I've already started sorting.
Finch, as head of this entire mailroom, I would like to say I am very pleased with your work.
Thank you, sir.
You really have an inborn gift for mailroomery.
Thank you, Mr. Twimble. Coming from you, that is a great honor. Hello, mailroomery. No, mailroom. Just a minute. Mr. Twimble, it's for you, Bratt in personnel.
Ah, this may be a very important call for some of us. Hello?
Hey, what's the idea? What's the idea of what, bud? Oh, you know, you're trying to butter up Twimble. Well, believe me, it won't do you any good. Good God, bud. Just because I'm being nice to a man, does that mean I have to have an angle? If anyone's going to get his job, you know what's going
I got you, Mr. Bratt. Thanks very much. Well, boys, it seems as if they're gonna promote old Twimble to the shipping department.
Congratulations! Who's going to be the new head of the mailroom?
I won't say till it's official, but Mr. Bratt has left the choice to me. Twimble, he said, the mailroom is the nerve center of this mighty organization. You've been an outstanding mailroom head, and we want you to choose your successor. And we want you to choose him on merit. On merit alone.
That's not fair! I'm going out for a smoke.
A smoke? He's going to call his mother. But that won't help him if I have anything to say. I have another man in mind for this job.
Mr. Twimble.
Yes?
You've been with this company a long time, haven't you?
Oh, long time. Just last month, I became a quarter of a century man.
Oh, gee, that's beautiful. Quarter of a century.
A quarter of a century.
How long have you been in the mailroom?
25 years. Yep, it's not easy to get a medal like this. It takes a combination of skill, diplomacy, and bold caution. When I joined this firm as a brash young man, well, I said to myself, now, brash young man, don't get any ideas. Well, I stuck to that, and I haven't had one in years.
You play it safe.
I play it the company way. Wherever the company puts me, there I'll stay.
But what is your point of view?
I have no point of view.
Supposing the company thinks...
I think so, too.
But what would you say
I wouldn't say.
Your face is a company face.
It smiles at executives, then goes back in place.
The company furniture.
Oh, it suits me fine.
The company letterhead is...
a Valentine.
But is there anything you're against?
Unemployment.
When they want brilliant thinking from employees.
that is no concern of mine.
Suppose a man of genius makes suggestions.
Watch that genius get suggested to resign.
So you play it the company way.
Executive policy is by me, okay?
You'll never rise up to the top.
But there's one thing clear. Whoever the company fires, I will still be here.
Well, you certainly found a home.
It's cozy.
Your brain is a company brain.
The company washed it and now I can't complain.
The company magazine.
Oh boy, what style, what punch!
The company restaurant.
Every day, same lunch. The haddock sandwich, it's delicious.
I must try it.
Early in the week. Ugh.
Do you have any hobbies?
I've a hobby. I play gin with Mr. Bratt.
But do you play it nicely?
Play it nicely. Still, he blitzes me in every game like that.
Why?
'Cause I play it the company way. All company policy is by me, okay?
How can you get anywhere?
Junior, have no fear. Whoever the company fires, I will still be here.
You will still be
Year after year after fiscal, never take a risk all year. Well, let's get back to work. They may be promoting me, but until then, the mail must go through. Oh, hi, bud. How's your mother?
What mother?
What mother?
Hello, men. Well, Twimble, it's official. As of today, you're head of shipping.
Thanks, Mr. Bratt.
Now let's talk about your success.
Say, Bratt, have you heard from my uncle today?
No, bud. Go ahead, Twimble. Your shoes are going to be hard to fill, but who have you picked to fill them?
Well, I've given it a lot of thought, pro and con, and I think your man is young Finch.
Congratulations, Finch.
I'm going out for a smoke.
Thanks, but I can't accept.
Are you turning this job down?
That's right, sir. I believe there is a man who is better qualified. A man who has been here longer than I. Gentlemen, I recommend Bud Frump.
You're kidding?
Bud Frump?
Well, this is something. I mean, surprise-wise, well, as long as he feels that way.
I'm going to call my mother and tell her.
Ugh.
I don't understand.
Mr. Twimble, let me explain. Knowing you has taught me a lot, and I feel as...
Hello? Yes, JB, it's Bratt.
It's the big boss.
Oh, I understand your problem, JB, but it's not to worry. We actually had picked somebody else, but he turned the job over to Bud. He thinks Bud is more qualified. No, he doesn't seem to be out of his mind. He was just explaining about it when you called. Go ahead, Finch.
Mr. Twimble, the great thing you've taught me is that no individual is as important as the whole company.
He says no individual is as important as the whole company.
The whole team is greater than any single player.
The whole team is greater than any single player.
The whole crew is greater than any one oarsman.
The whole crew is greater than any one oarsman.
The whole salad is bigger than any one piece of lettuce.
The whole salad is... Oh, you can hear him?
The whole omelet is bigger than the egg.
Isn't that great, JB? Sort of chokes you up, doesn't it? His name, it's Finch.
F-I-N-C-H.
F-I-N-C-H. Yeah, well, I'm gonna be keeping an eye on him myself. Right, see you later, JB. Oh, you really got me off the spot with Mr. Biggley.
Glad to help, Mr. Bratt.
I appreciate it. Good luck, Twimble.
Oh, Mr. Twimble, don't I have to bring this into Mr. Gatch?
Gatch?
Gatch! Say, I just remembered. Mr. Gatch is looking for a new junior executive in his department.
He is?
I think I'm gonna talk to him about you.
Me? A junior executive?
Finch, your generosity and thoughtfulness may have proved to have been a good thing.
By George! Ethical behavior always pays!
You did a very wise thing, Finch.
Oh, that doesn't matter to me, Mr. Bratt. I did what was right.
My mother was very happy.
Boys and girls, meet your new head of the mailroom, Bud Frump.
Good luck, Bud.
Thanks, Ponty.
Come along, Finch. I want to talk to you.
Wow, he sure amazed me. I'm still wondering why he did this for me.
So am I. I still think my original choice of man was best.
Now, wait a minute, Twimble. Ponty okayed it.
It's just
we'll
that...
have no reneging. I was promised the job.
Wait a minute! Wait a minute, Bud. I've been here a long time, a quarter of a century. I just want to make sure that things are done the right way.
I know what you mean, Mr. Twimble. From now on, I'll play it the company way. Wherever the company puts me, there I'll stay.
Whatever the company tells him that he'll do.
Whatever my uncle may think, I think so too.
He's beaming with company pride.
I've conquered that over-ambitious rat inside.
Old Bud is no longer the Frump he used to be.
I pledge to the company sweet conformity.
Hooray, hooray!
I will someday earn my medal. 25-year employee. I'll see to it that the medal is the only thing they'll ever pin on me.
The Frump way is the company way. Executive policy is by him, okay?
I'll never be president, but there's one thing clear. As long as my uncle can stand me, I will still be here.
We know the company may like or lump
Oh, I'm so proud.
The company may dump
I'm happy.
But they will never dump Frump, the company man. Frump will play in the company. Frump will play in the company. Frump will play in the company way. Frump.
Come on, everybody, it's a celebration. I want all of you to have lunch on me. Okay?
Boys and girls, I have another announcement to make. Mr. Gatch is taking on young Finch as junior executive.
Wait a minute, the lunch is Dutch. In fact, it's canceled. Wait a minute.
Ponty, that's wonderful, wonderful! I told you to have patience.
You were right, Rosemary. Thanks.
You know, you should have someone around all the time to help you think things out.
Maybe I should.
Ponty, I'm always available.
You're sure wonderful, Rosemary. One of these days, I hope I can show my appreciation and actually...
Lunch.
Huh?
I said lunch.
What about lunch?
I'd love to.
Would love to what?
You said, what about lunch? Gee, I thought you'd never ask me. Let's see, where will we go? Say, I know. There's a cute little tea room, a very reasonable place just around the corner called the Hungry Tea. I'll get my things and meet you right there.
No, but I didn't mean what about lunch. I meant what about lunch?
Say, Finch, how's the young junior executive feeling?
Fine, Mr. Catch, fine.
Come on. I'll buy you lunch in the executive club up on the roof.
Lunch in the executive club? Me?
Sure. Now that you're a junior exec, I can put you on my expense account.
Oh, it's a real honor, Mr. Gatch. I'll get my coat.
All right, I'll meet you at the elevator. Ah, Rosemary. Seeing you always brightens up my day.
Please, Mr. Catch.
I have got to stop reading Playboy.
Oh, Rosemary, I've got a surprise for you. Mr. Gatch is taking me to lunch.
To lunch?
Uh-huh. How do I look?
You look fine, Ponty. Just fine. Have a good time.
Thanks, Rosemary.
If you have followed these simple instructions exactly as outlined, you should by now be a junior executive. Congratulations! Nothing can stop you now.
Happy to keep his dinner warm till he comes wearily home.
Yes, dear. Yes, dear. Yes, dear. Look, Gertrude, I haven't got time for this nonsense about Bud. I know blood is thicker than water, but Bud Frump is thicker than anything. I'll promote him when I'm ready. Now listen, Gertrude. The next time Bud Mother calls you complaining about me, and you call me, you're all fired. What do you want, Miss Jones?
There's a young lady on the phone for you, Mr. B. She says it's personal.
Well, what's her name? What does she want?
She says you'll know.
Hello. Now, you didn't think I'd forget, did you? I'll take care of everything. Just one moment. Miss Jones, get me Bratt and personnel right away. You'll be here tomorrow? Oh, fine. Bye. Bratt, I'm JB. Now, I need you to do me a favor. There's a young girl. Wants to be a secretary. Her dad was a classmate of mine at Old Ivy. She's a great friend of the family's. She's a bright girl. Got a good head on her shoulders. Her name? LaRue. Hedy LaRue.
Help you, honey?
Scram!
You don't understand. You see, I'm Bud Frump, J.B. Bigley's nephew.
Oh, how are you, dear? I'm waiting for Mr. Bratt of personnel. I'm a secretary.
I spotted that the minute you came in.
Oh, thank you. Of course, I'm new at
Ms.
this.
LaRue!
Yes.
I'm Bert Bratt, personnel. Sorry to have kept you waiting.
Oh, not at all, sir. It is I whom am late.
Oh, not really.
Oh, yes, really. I was very naughty this morning. I'm not accustomed to early arisal.
Well, I understand, Ms. LaRue. If you'll step into my office, I'd like to... Oh, this is Miss Smith. She's, my secretary.
How are you, dear? Fine, dear. Mr. Bratt?
Yes, Smitty?
I have to get some new tax withholding
You do that, Smitty. Well, if you'll step into my office, I'd like to get your particulars.
Oh, 39, 22, 38.
I win the pool!
Yes! Boy, isn't she something?
She sure is. Gentlemen, one moment, please.
Say, Bratt, I need a new secretary.
I want a secretary.
Ms. LaRue will be assigned according to normal procedures as soon as her qualifications have been determined.
I'd sure like to determine them.
Gentlemen! A secretary is not a toy. No, my boy, not a toy. To fondle and dandle and playfully handle in search of some puerile joy. No, a secretary is not, definitely not, a toy.
You're absolutely right, Mr. Bratt.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Mr. Bratt.
It's a company rule, Mr. Bratt.
A secretary is not a toy, no, my boy, not a toy. So do not go jumping for joy, boy, a secretary is not. A secretary is not. A secretary is not a toy.
A secretary is not to be used for play therapy.
Be good to the girl you employ, boy, remember no matter what. Neurotic trouble you've got. A secretary is not a toy. She's a highly specialized key component of operational unity, a fine and sensitive mechanism to serve the office community. With the mother at home, she supports, and you'll find nothing like her at FAO Schwartz.
A secretary is not a pet, nor an erector set.
It happened to Charlie McCoy, boy, they fired him like a shot. The day the fellow forgot, a secretary is not a toy. Secretary is not a toy. And when you put her to use, observe when you put her to use, that you don't find the name Lionel on her caboose.
A secretary is not a thing wound by me, pulled by strings. Hat is to ride in and not spend the night in. If that's what you plan to enjoy, no! The secretary is definitely not employed to do a gavotte. Or you know what? Before you jump for joy, remember this, my boy. A secretary is not a tinker toy.
So I said to him, keep your hands where they belong.
And then he told me I was next in line for a promotion.
So I said to him, keep your hands where they belong.
He said I'll be out of sales in a year with a raise, and...
So I said to him, keep your hands where they belong.
See the new production chart?
So what the hell? I'm having dinner with him. Oh, hello.
Oh, Miss Jones, did you tell my wife I won't be home for dinner?
Yes, and by the way, tomorrow's Saturday. You left your clubs in the office and you're playing with Wally Womper, the chairman of the board.
Yes, well, I'll be staying in town tonight, so I'll come by and pick the clubs up in the morning.
Oh, and you asked me to remind you about your College Alumni Association.
Oh yeah, send them the same check. I get a kick out of picturing their faces when they get that fat check from old least likely to succeed.
Very well, Mr. Bigley.
JB, there's a phone call for you in your office.
Your wife? My wife? Damn it! I'll take it in your office. Oh, that's all, Miss Jones.
Oh, Miss Jones!
Auntie, how's the young junior exec executive.
Fine, Miss Jones, fine. Thanks to the helpful advice I've been getting from you.
Well, I'm glad our little talks have proven valuable.
They sure have. By the way, good luck tonight.
Good luck?
Yes, in the bowling tournament. I hear you're the best bowler on the ladies' team.
How sweet of you to remember something like that.
Well, I'm fascinated by the hobbies of people I like.
Say, why don't you come watch us bowl tonight?
Oh, I would love to do that, Miss Jones, but actually, I should get to bed early. I'm working tomorrow.
On Saturday? No one around here works on Saturday. You're a very unusual boy, Ponty. You go far.
That means a lot you're saying that, Miss Jones, because you're Mr. Bigley's secretary and he's the man I most want to emulate. He's so capable and thoughtful. I heard him remembering to send a check to his old school, Harvard, isn't it?
Harvard? Ever let JB hear you say that? He's a groundhog.
But where did he go to college?
Old Ivy.
Old Ivy?
Of course. They're the groundhogs. Well, good night, Ponty.
Good night, Miss Jones.
Don't work too hard.
Oh, don't worry. I won't.
Oh, hello, stranger.
Hi, Rosemary. Hi, Smitty.
Hi, Ponty. Been a long day, hasn't it?
Sure has.
I haven't seen you since you got your new job.
I've been working pretty hard, so...
Been a long day.
Yeah.
Say, Rosemary, where are you having dinner tonight? Well, that depends. On what? On where I'm having dinner. Huh? Oh.
Oh, I was just... Yeah.
Well, here it is, 5 p.m. The finish of a long day's work. And there they are, both of them. The secretary and the clerk. Not very well acquainted. Not very much to say. But I can hear those two little minds ticking away. Now she's thinking, I wonder if we take the same bus. And he's thinking,
there could be quite a thing between us.
Now she's thinking, he really is a dear. And he's thinking,
but what of my career?
Then she says, oh! And he says,
well, it's been a long day.
Well, it's been a long day. Now she's thinking, I wish that he were more of a flirt. And he's thinking,
I guess a little flirting won't hurt.
Now she's thinking, for dinner we could meet. And he's thinking,
well, we both have got to eat.
Then she says, achoo! And he says,
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
Well, it's been a long day.
Well, it's been a long day. Hey, there's a yummy Friday special at Stouffer's. It's $1.90 vegetable plate. And at the bottom of the ad, not bad! Service for two, $3.58. To make a bargain, make a date. Wonderful!
It's fate!
Now she's thinking, what female sort of trap could I spring? And he's thinking,
I might as well forget the whole thing.
Now she's thinking, suppose I take his arm. And he's thinking,
well, really, what's the harm?
Then she says, hungry? And he says,
yeah!
Well, it's been a long day. Well, it's been a long day. Well, it's been a long day.
Blithering, blathering, blithering, blathering, blithering, blathering, damn it! You've been complaining to your mother again, haven't you? She wants you promoted.
Well, why not? Other people are being promoted.
Well, I told your Aunt Gertrude that.
Thank you! Good evening, Mr. Biggley.
Good evening, Miss LaRue.
Uncle Jasper.
I told you never to call me that around here.
Oh, I'm sorry, JB.
Haven't you got something better to do?
Oh, I was just going to get my hat and go home.
Good. How do you like your new job, Miss LaRue?
It's a big, fat nothing!
Oh, sweetheart, don't talk that way around here.
I thought you were going to make me a big businesswoman like Helena Rubinstein or Betty Crocker. So what happens? I'm stuck in the damn stenographic pool with no one to fish me the hell out!
Oh, Angel, these things take time. You have to learn. Yes, Miss LaRue, in a place like Worldwide Wickets, there are many multiple wickets, which are very important in the grand scheme of things. Hey, I promise you.
I give up a wonderful job. Head cigarette girl at the Copa.
But the surroundings! You said you hated all those men staring at you. Making advances.
It's no different around here in big business. Around here, a girl can't pick up a pencil with confidence.
You mean someone's been bothering you? Who is it? Just tell me who! Yes, Miss LaRue, in a place like Worldwide Facets, there are many multiple wickets which are very important in the grand scheme of things. Who pinched you?
I don't care about that. Look, you did not keep up your part of my bargain!
Oh, Angel, I meant every word. Look, how about you come over to my place in 10 minutes and we can, talk it over?
No.
Oh, but Angel! Yes, miss! Why don't you go home?
Oh, I was just waiting for the elevator.
Why don't you walk down?
It's 30 floors.
Why don't you jump?
Very attractive girl, Miss LaRue.
Yes, well, I suppose. I'm just trying to make her feel at home. She seems like a rather shy person.
Yes, well, you go right ahead, JB. I'm meeting Mother for dinner. She loves having dinner with me. I tell her everything that goes on all day at the office. Now he's thinking,
the kid could really put me through hell.
And she's thinking,
the kid could even name the hotel.
Now he's thinking,
I wonder if he'd dare.
And she's thinking,
there's blackmail in the air.
Then he says,
it's a holdup.
And she says,
down.
No, wait a minute. Okay, fine, you're promoted.
Well, it's been a long day. Well, it's been a long day. Ha!
Okay, Jackie, that's it. Yep, all spick and span, but I bet some slob will come dirty it all up.
No, not on Saturday morning. Are you kidding me? Saturday? What are you doing?
Someone else will get it.
You know, I never liked you very much. Come on, let's do the big shots now.
Dirty. I mean, what even is a wicket?
I have no idea.
All right.
morning.
Is it morning already, sir?
Good God, man. Have you been working all night?
Well, I had a few things to catch up on. I shouldn't be here much longer.
By George, I'm sorry, your name slips my mind.
It's Finch, sir. F-I-N-C-H.
Yes, Finch. I've heard some good things about you from my scouts.
Well, thank you, sir.
I must say, Finch, you make me feel a bit guilty. I'm just coming in this morning to pick up my golf clubs. I'm playing around today with old Wally Womper. He's the chairman of the board, you know.
I imagine one has to do that sort of thing once in a while.
Yes, well, don't work too hard, Finch. There are limits, you know.
Oh, don't worry. I won't.
Well, I'll go get those clubs. What's that you're humming?
Oh, I didn't realize I was humming, sir.
You were humming the old Ivy fight song.
Oh, well, I guess it was unconscious on my part.
Well, did you go there? Were you a groundhog?
Well, sir,
Oh, come on, boy, out with it, spit it out. I know some men have an inferiority complex because they didn't go to Yale or Princeton, but you're not ashamed of old Ivy, are you?
Oh, no, sir, not a bit.
Oh, that's the groundhog spirit. I should have known you were old Ivy. What year? Finch, when did you graduate?
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I was just thinking about the big game today. I'm sorry we have to miss it. We're playing the Chipmunks.
Oh, that's right. I can't get up there either. I hope those damn chipmunks don't give us too much trouble.
Oh, I think we'll take them, sir. After all, Charnosky's knee is much better.
With Charnosky in, the team's morale should go up. He's the dirtiest player we've got.
Well, even though we can't be there in person, we'll be rooting for him, right?
Right. Groundhog!
Groundhog!
Stand, old Ivy, stand firm and strong. Grand old Ivy, hear the cheering throng. Up, 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 hey! Stand, old Ivy, and never yield. Rip, rip, rip that chipmunk off the field.
Ha! When you fall on the ball,
and you're down there at the bottom of the heap.
Down at the bottom of the heap,
where the mud is oh so very, very deep.
Down at the muddy, muddy deep.
Don't forget, boy, that's why they call us. Ha!
They call us
Groundhog. Groundhog. Ha! Ha!
Stand, old Ivy, stand,
firm
and strong.
That chipmunk. Grand old Ivy, hear the cheering throng. Up, up, hey, Groundhog, God bless you.
Ivy,
and never yield. Rip, rip, rip the chipmunk off the field. Ha!
What?
Stand, old Ivy, stand firm and strong. Grand old Ivy, hear the cheering throng. Up, up, hey, stand, old Ivy, and never yield. Rip, rip, rip that chipmunk off the field. Ha!
Oh!
Yeah!
What?
Stand, old Ivy, hear the cheering throng. Hip hurrah! Stand, old Ivy, and never yield. Rip, rip, rip that chipmunk off the field. I enjoyed that, sir! So did I, boy. Oh, so did I. Well, I'll go get those clubs. Oh, yes. What's that you're doing?
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I just wanted to finish this row. I guess this looks silly, sir, but I've always felt that knitting helps me think more clearly.
Well, I'll be damned. I knit too!
Really?
Been doing it for years. Helps me calm my nerves. Nobody knows but my secretary, Miss Jones. You know her.
Oh, yes, I've met her.
Oh, well, what's this going to be?
Oh, well, I thought I'd make a birdcage cover.
A birdcage cover? Well, I've never made one of those before, but what do you think of this?
Oh, that is beautiful, sir.
Thank you. Oh, I made these too, you know. These golf club covers. Popcorn stitch.
You know, Mr. Biggley, I feel kind of sorry for men who don't knit. They lead empty lives.
I like the way you think.
Think Finch, sir.
Oh, yes, think Finch. Now tell me, boy, what's your ambition in this outfit? Bright fella like you must have it all planned out.
Well, sir, if I was ever fortunate enough to be in a position where I'd have a choice, I'd like to be where they do something real. Something a man can really get his teeth into. You know, solid, down to earth. The advertising department?
The advertising department? Son, I wouldn't wish that upon an old schoolmate of mine. It's too tough, too insecure. Hell, we've had 15 advertising managers in this year alone. The poor devils disappear at the rate of about 1 a month.
Well, why is that?
I fire them.
But sir, if you had a man with the ideas, he could swing it.
That's what I keep trying to find. I keep hiring these men who are supposed to have brilliant ideas, and not one of them will do what I tell him to. No, you stick to what you're doing. You'll do well there. Damn good department. By the way, where are you again?
Plans and Systems, Mr. Gatch's department.
Oh, yes, good man, Gatch, solid. He'll look out for you, and I'll keep an eye on you too, Finch.
Well, sir, you have a great day. I've got to get this done before midnight.
Midnight? That's the groundhog spirit. Groundhog!
Groundhog! Ha! Stand, old ivy, stand firm and strong. Rip, rip, rip that chipmunk off the field.
Beautiful!
God, what was that?
A college song, I think.
Really? What college?
I'd say Vassar.
Bratt, JB, what the hell are we running around here? A sweatshop? We're working that boy too hard. Who? Finch! Finch. The poor devil was here working all weekend. Oh, well, I ought to know. I was here with him, working side by side. Now listen, I think he deserves an office of his own, the best you've got. Oh, whoa, nothing fancy. Don't want him getting any ideas.
Hello, Ponty.
Oh, Rosemary, come on in. So, what do you think?
Your first office. It's beautiful.
It's not bad, considering.
It's beautiful. I can only stay a minute, Ponty, but I just wanted to let you know that I had a good time the other night.
Me too. I enjoyed the conversation. It was very... Well, I guess I talked all the time.
I liked it. Just one thing, Ponty, about what happened later, when we said goodnight. It was our first date, and I don't want you to get the wrong impression of me, but... Well, I suppose it is natural for a fellow to get a little fresh with a girl and try to make a pass at her, but you didn't do anything.
I had to get up early. Yes, sir. Miss.
I'm Miss LaRue, honey.
What can I do for you, Miss LaRue?
A secretary was ordered to be assigned to you. I'm your assignation.
You didn't tell me you were getting a secretary.
I just found out myself.
Well, happy dictation, Ponty.
Bye.
No, won't you sit down, Miss LaRue?
Thank you.
Now, Miss LaRue, I thought
Call
that...
me Hedy.
You see, I feel that in a business
You're
relationship...
cute.
Excuse me a moment.
Choosing a secretary can be fraught with peril. Take a good look at the young lady who has been assigned to you. If she is so attractive that you feel things are too good to be true, be very careful. It may be that one of the big men in the company is interested in her career. There is a simple test for this. Check on her secretarial skill. The smaller her abilities, the bigger her protector.
Miss LaRue, let's try some dictation, shall we?
Shoot!
This is to Mr. Gatch. Dear Mr. Gatch, pursuant to our discussion of the last time...
Hold on a minute! Are you trying to catch a train?
What are you taking this down in?
Longhand. It's safer. I make up for it when I type.
Oh, you type fast.
Mm-hmm. Like a jackrabbit. 12 words a minute.
By the way, Miss LaRue... Hedy, what was your last position?
Oh, I was in the tobacco business. But then Mr. Biggley...
Mr. Biggley!
He got me interested in wickets, so I matriculated myself into business school, and, well, here I am!
Yes, you are, aren't you? Hedy, please take this into Mr. Gatch.
Mr. Gatch?
Mm-hmm, he's my boss. Make sure you give this to Mr. Gatch himself. Hedy. Personally.
Okay, Charlie.
Mr. Gatch's office, one moment, please. Mr. Gatch, Mr. Finch's secretary is waiting outside, and she'd like to see you. Personally.
Send her in.
I'll get her. Come on in, Miss LaRue.
Mr. Gatch,
Yes?
Mr. Finch wanted me to give this to you.
Say, what are you doing tonight?
I've got a date with my gentleman friend.
Oh, come on. You're in the big time now. Don't hang around with small fry.
Mr. Finch's office, one moment. It's for you, personnel.
Hello, Finch speaking. Oh, yes. I am in charge of plans and systems now. Huh? Mr. Gatch? Oh, he has been transferred to one of our out-of-town offices. Venezuela.
Oh, say, Jenkins, I was just gonna call you. We're getting a new vice president in charge of advertising.
Another one? Who is it this time?
Fellow by the name of Ovington. Benjamin Burton Daniel Ovington.
BBDO!
I'll bet you that's why Biggley hired him. Anyhow, we're giving him a reception tonight.
In the executive club on the roof.
I wonder how long this guy'll last.
I don't know, but we're giving him the full treatment. You can ask your secretaries to come. We're inviting some of the executive secretaries. to act as hostesses.
Okay,
Secretaries. BBDO. Whose name is that?
Rosemary, I had lunch without you.
Where have you been?
Smitty, I've been made secretary to the new advertising manager.
Oh, good. What's he like?
Oh, I don't care about him. But this means that I'm invited to the reception this evening, and Ponty will be there too. Smitty, I've been dreaming of a chance like this. He's never seen me all dressed up, you know, glamorous. Do you know what this is?
Your lunch?
Smitty, this is the answer to how to succeed with Finch. A new dress. It's just beautiful.
Well, I hope it works. Good luck, Rosemary.
Thanks, Smitty.
You know, I think maybe I'll get a new dress for tonight, too.
Good idea, Smitty. I hope you're very popular at the party.
Maybe I will be at that. I'm thinking of starting a secret rumor that I'm a nymphomaniac.
I slipped out this afternoon and bought some love insurance. A most exclusive dress from Gay Perry. It's sleek and chic and magnifique with sex beyond endurance. It's me, it's absolutely me. And why one guy? This irresistible Paris original I'm wearing tonight. I'm wearing tonight, especially for him. This irresistible Paris originals, all paid for and mine. I must look divine, especially for him. Suddenly he will see me, and suddenly he'll go dreamy, and blame it all on his own masculine whim, never knowing that this irresistible Paris original, so temptingly tight, I'm wearing tonight, especially for him, for him, for him. For him, for him. This irresistible Paris original I'm wearing tonight. She's wearing tonight, and I could spit. Some irresponsible dress manufacturer just didn't play fair. I'm one of a pair, and I could, oh no! This irresistible Paris original, all slinky with sin, already slunken, and I could die, and I could kill her, and I could.
This irresistible Paris original.
Très sexy, n'est-ce pas?
Oh, damn it, voila! And I could spit. Oh.
Goose! $39 I hand out for something to make me stand out, and suddenly I've gone into mimeograph. Some laugh. This irresistible Paris original. This mass-produced crime I'm wearing tonight for the very last time.
What a dress!
Say, Hedy, will you have a drink?
Oh, I don't touch anything alcoholic before 5 p.m.
It's 10 after 5.
Which way's the booze?
Right over here.
I'll have a double martini.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you all know, our advertising department has not been doing well lately, but I think I found the man who's going to put us back on top. Mr. Benjamin Burton Daniel Ovington.
Thanks, boys and girls. I just wanted to say that I'm proud to be joining the worldwide Wicket family. Now, I don't know very much about Wickets, but I do know about advertising. My theory of advertising can be summed up in a single sentence. Shove it down their throats with a soft sell.
A good sound thinking.
And I'd like to say that
Benjamin Burton Daniel Ovington! What the hell kind of a name is that?
But I'd like to say...
Say, bud!
You call this a double martini? It only has one olive in it.
I'd like to say that JB says for you to take Miss LaRue home. She doesn't seem to be feeling well.
I'm feeling fine.
You feel terrible.
Hey, Finchy, let's dance.
I'm already dancing with Rosemary, Hedy.
And I'd like to say that I owe everybody
This
down.
way.
Furthermore,
Hedy, come on. JB wants me to take you.
Bud, you must have heard the rumor.
Hedy! Hedy, there you are. Come on, Hedy. This way.
Come on, baby. Come on, let's get out of here.
That elevator made me dizzy.
Come on, Hedy.
You know what I need is a shower.
JB wants me to take you home.
No! I'm going to JB's office. He has a private shower. I'll go take a shower and then I'll go back to the party.
Okay, Hedy, have a nice shower.
Thanks, bud. You know, you're cute. Not as cute as Finch, but you're cute.
Not as cute as Finch. Going up to the party, Pete? Yeah. Will you tell Mr. Finch I want to see him down here? Tell him it's important. Okay. Dee-da-dee-dee-da. Old sexy Hedy is in there taking a shower, and I've got a little something up my sleeve. A lay that's gonna put old Finchy right out on his... Oh, hello, Finch.
What's this all about now, bud?
JB wants to meet you in his office.
But I just saw him. He didn't say anything.
I guess he didn't want to say anything in front of Ovington. You know how it goes around here with advertising managers.
Wait, do you think your uncle is...
I don't know anything. I only know I was told to tell you to go to his office.
Well, I've never seen his office anyway. Thanks, bud.
You're welcome. Now to get my uncle. Goodbye, Finchy. Hello, Uncle Jasper. Away!
Someday. Someday.
Guess who?
Mr. Bigley.
No, it's me!
Hi, Hedy. I was supposed to meet... Oh. I was supposed to meet Mr. Bigley in here?
He's not down here. Somebody gave you a bum steer.
I should have known it was a rib. Well, I think I better get back to the party.
What's your hurry?
I think I better get back to the party.
It's more fun down here.
Well, I think I'd better.
You're anxious to get back to that Rosemary, aren't you? You stuck on her?
Rosemary? Oh, she and I are just good friends.
That's very sensible, Mr. Finch. An up-and-coming young man like you shouldn't be tied down. I've been watching you, Buster. You're going places.
Yeah, Venezuela. Look, Hedy, I can't do this.
Would JB just die if he walked in and found you kissing me?
Frankly, I'd rather he didn't.
Come on, let's try it. You better, Finch. If you don't, I'll tell JB you did.
Fine. Just this once. Rosemary.
Huh?
Can't you hear it? Rosemary.
Rosemary.
That kiss.
What about that kiss?
Rosemary.
It's highly insulting to think of two broads in the middle of one kiss.
I'm sorry, Hedy, but something happened to me. I can't explain.
Finch, you're in love.
That's right! Finch is in love! Oh, it's like music all around me. Like a symphony. I must have been in love ever since she took my particulars.
And you found this out by kissing me?
Yes, Hedy!
I don't know my own strength.
Suddenly there is music in the sound of your name. Rosemary. Rosemary was the melody locked inside me, till at last out it came. Rosemary. Rosemary, just imagine if we kissed. What a crescendo! Not to be missed. As for the rest of my lifetime program, give me more of the same. Rosemary. Rosemary, there is wonderful music in the very sound of your name.
Auntie, I heard Bud Frump talking at the party. Where is she?
Rosemary, something wonderful has happened. Can't you hear it? Can't you hear it? Suddenly there is music in the sound of your name.
What are you talking about?
Rosemary, just listen. It's all around me like a beautiful pink sky.
Now listen to me, J. Pierpont Finch. Have you lost your mind?
Rosemary, darling, will you marry J. Pierpont Finch?
Now I hear it! I hear it! I hear it! I hear it! Suddenly there is music in the sound of your name. J. Pierpont.
Rosemary, just imagine if we kissed. What a crescendo! To be missed. As for the rest of my lifetime program, give me more of the same. Rosemary. Rosemary, there is wonderful music in the very sound of your Honey, I have been so caught up in trying to get ahead that I never realized. It's as though I'm seeing you for the first time.
And I'm seeing you for the first time. You have 2 different shades of lipstick on, mine and hers.
Rosemary, this is very easily explained. No, you don't understand!
Yes, I do. Well, don't let me keep you. Go on, go back to making love to her. Kiss her again. Take her home for the weekend. I don't care.
What will I do?
Let's do what she said!
No!
Get back in there.
I have nothing to hide!
Yes, you do, and keep it hidden. You snake. Now kiss me.
What?
I'm sorry, Mr. Bigley. It was all my fault. I insisted that Mr. Finch show me your office.
Well, that's quite all right. I just came, to wash up.
Excuse me.
Wait.
Finch, I owe you an apology.
You do? For what?
Never mind. But I must say, I cannot approve of what you were doing when I walked in. I will not allow relationships between executives and their secretaries.
But Miss Pilkington is not my secretary.
Oh yeah, good point.
Dancing with this one broad. Oh, JB, we figured you might be up here. We've been waiting for you.
I haven't finished my speech yet.
Oh, you gave a fine speech, Ovington.
Yes, you did, Mr. Ovington. A very fine speech.
Ovington, this is Mr. Finch of Plans and Systems.
How do you do, Mr. Ovington?
How do you do?
You know, I didn't get a chance to tell you at the party, Mr. Ovington, but I am very interested in advertising, and I've read a lot about you in Fortune magazine. Some wonderful stuff.
Thank you.
By the way, Mr. Biggley, did you know that Mr. Ovington here was an all-American halfback at college?
Oh, is that so? Where did you play, Ovington?
The greatest little college in the world, Northern State.
A chipmunk!
I sure am a chipmunk. Did you see the way we murdered those groundhogs last Saturday?
Ovington, I'm not a bigot. I've hired men from all colleges. Gophers, badgers, lions and bears, but never a chipmunk! Your resignation is accepted. Rip that chipmunk off the field!
Chipmunk! Chipmunk! Chipmunk!
That was a narrow squeak.
It was a big shock to me.
It's a good thing you're always on the ball when it comes to advertising, Finch.
Well, say, JB, what are we gonna do for a new head of advertising?
Well, perhaps it's fate that Finch happens to be here at this very moment. Finch, you've always wanted this rotten job. Do you think you can handle it?
I don't know, sir.
If there's one thing I can admire in a man, it's humility.
Yes.
Finch, I'm making you vice president in charge of advertising.
Me? A vice president?
Yes.
Now, JB, I don't mean to question your decision. Finch is very bright, but he's rather inexperienced.
I like him. I think we've really done it now, Bratt. Finch is full of brilliant ideas.
Ideas? Tell us some of them, Finch.
Oh, yes, Finch, what are these great ideas?
Well,
out with it, Finch.
No, but sir,
Shut up,
Sir, I have not had time
Get on the ball, or you'll be out of here like a shot.
But sir, I would like to be able to give you a clear-cut campaign.
JB, the plans board meets day after tomorrow. Finch can tell us all of his ideas then.
Fine. Finch, you've got 48 hours to put together a full advertising presentation. And by the way, Finch, you're now a vice president in full charge of advertising. And frankly, up until now, I'm pretty dissatisfied with your work.
I don't care what happens, I'm a vice president! Vice President Finch. Yes. Hello, operator. Get me the stationery shop downstairs. Oh, yes, this is Mr. Finch. Remember those cards I spoke to you about last week? Go ahead and print them right away. Now, let's see. Oh, girls, you can come out now.
Thanks, Rosemary.
Rosemary, I've got a surprise for you. They're making me a vice president!
Congratulations! Can I be your secretary?
Oh, I would love that, Hedy. But actually, Rosemary is going to be my secretary.
I'll go back to the steno pool. Guess I'll have to wait for that pitch until after he's married.
Rosemary?
Am I really going to be your secretary?
Well, sure, you were Mr. Ovington's secretary, and now I'm taking over his whole department.
And what makes you think I'd like to be your secretary? I'd rather die!
Well, Rosemary, you have to. I'm in charge of advertising now, and you know what a big job that is. I can only do it if I have your help. Look, Rosemary, I need you.
You do? Well, in that case, all right, I'll be your secretary.
Wonderful, now let's get to work.
Wait, Finch, haven't you forgotten something?
Oh, yeah. Hello, operator. Who paints names on office doors?
Finch, aren't you going to kiss me?
Kiss you? I can't.
Why not?
You're my secretary. Wait a minute, Rosemary. Hello, name painter.
Wait a minute, Rosemary. Hello, name painter?
Yes, this is Mr. Finch. I want my name on my door in gold leaf. J. Pierpont Finch. J. Pierpont. Yes.
Suddenly there is music.
All capitals.
In the sound of my name.
Yes, block letters. J. Pierpont.
Rosemary.
Vice President. In charge of advertising.
There must be a way to stop him.
There must be. There must.
My lifetime program will be more of the same.
Yes, the usual spelling. J.
Remember me, Rosemary.
I can't stand it.
Whatever happened to Rosemary?
Boy, when you see it on your own door.
There is wonderful music in the very sound.
I will return of your name.
There sure is a lot of whispering going on today.
It's the merchandise mafia at work. Ever since Finch became vice president, they've all been scared out of their wits. When's the big meeting?
It's set for this afternoon. I hope Ponty comes up with something.
Me too.
Where are you going? Home. At 10 o'clock in the morning.
I've resigned. I'm quitting.
Nonsense. You've been threatening that all week.
This time it's official. I've left a letter of resignation on his desk.
Wait till he reads it.
But, Smitty, I just can't take it anymore. I don't mind someone ignoring me completely as long as he pays a little attention. Smitty, he doesn't need me.
He did tell you he loved you and that he wanted to marry you.
Smitty, that was supposed to be a secret.
Don't worry, I haven't told anybody.
What's the matter?
Rosemary is resigning from Finch.
I thought she was going to marry him.
That's what I thought. Yeah, me too.
I only told the girls.
Don't worry. She will forgive him.
Never.
Look, Rosemary, there's one thing you can't overlook, and that's loyalty.
I've been very loyal to him.
I don't mean to him. I mean to us. Us girls.
Yeah, that's right.
How often does it happen that a secretary's boss wants to marry her? Hallelujah. How often does the dream come true without a sign of conflict or barrier? Hallelujah. Why treat a man like he was a typhoid carrier? How often can you fly from the land of carbon paper to the land of flower chins? Hallelujah. How often does a Cinderella get a crack at the prince? Cinderella and the prince.
Wait a minute. I'm no Cinderella. I have $85 in the bank and a savings bond.
It's not a matter of money. He's a vice president, so that automatically makes him a prince. True?
So that automatically makes you a Cinderella. See?
Don't you realize you're a real life fairy tale, a symbol divine? So if not for your own sake, please, darling, for mine. Don't, Cinderella, darling, don't turn down the prince. Don't rewrite your story. You're the legend, the folklore, the working girl's dream of glory. We were raised on you, darling, and we love you ever since. Don't mess up a major miracle. Don't, Cinderella, don't turn down the prince. Oh, let us live it with you, each hour of each day. On from Bergdorf, goodness, with Arnett, in the station wagon, from Tarrytown, PTA. No! New Rochelle. New Rochelle, PTA. Oh, do not leave us minus our vicarious bonus. We want to see His Highness married to your lowness. On you, Cinderella, sits the onus. So when you name the happy day, please phone us. Phone us. But don't, Cinderella, darling, don't turn down the prince. Why spoil our enjoyment? You're the fable, the symbol of glorified unemployment. We were raised on you, darling, and we've loved you ever since. Don't louse up our favorite fairy tale. Don't, Cinderella, don't. Cinderella, don't. Cinderella, don't. Don't turn down the prince.
So you are now a vice president. You have climbed the ladder of success, rung by painful rung, until you have almost reached the top. You have done beautifully. Unless you are vice president in charge of advertising. In that case, you are in terrible trouble. There is only one thing that can save you. You must get a brilliant idea. The quickest way to get ideas is to develop them. That is, you must examine the undeveloped, worthless notion of others and add to them that extra something that makes the idea your own. An underdeveloped notion may come from the least likely source. Be alert. You never know who will bring it to you.
Hi, Ponty.
Oh, hello, bud.
Sorry I busted in, but there was no one outside. First time I've seen your new office. Quite a layout. My favorite style. Chinese provincial. I suppose you're wondering why I'm here.
Frankly, yes.
Ponty, I want you and me to be friends. You know, smoke 'em peace pipe. You've never liked me.
Oh, bud.
Don't deny it, it's true. I've been a no-good backbiting fink.
Oh, bud, that's a bit strong.
Well, how would you put it?
I guess your way's best.
Well, I'd like to change all that. Now, Finch, I know you're stuck for an idea, and I was thinking...
Now, wait a minute, bud, I am not stuck.
That giveaway programs
I don't need anyone else's
and...
ideas. Wait, what was that?
Well, I have this idea for a giveaway program. It's called the Worldwide Wicked Treasure Hunt. We hide $1,000 savings bonds, and each week we give clues as to where it is. Now look, Finch, you say you're not stuck for an idea, but let me leave this with you. And if you get a chance, look it over, because the meeting's in a few little while. I mean it soon.
Bud, what did your uncle say when you told him about this?
I haven't told it to him, Ponty. If I brought it to him, he wouldn't listen. That's why I brought it to you.
You haven't told it to your uncle?
No, Ponty. Look, if you're not interested.
Oh, well, bud, the idea doesn't give me much nourishment, but maybe I'll give it a bit of a think.
Feel free to use it. I have returned!
Treasure hunts. Could be, but this thing needs some kind of a new twist. Come on.
Ponty, I'm back. I've changed my mind.
Oh, Miss Pilkington.
I don't blame you for being cold to me, but I did change my mind.
About what?
About what I said in the letter.
What letter?
My letter of resignation?
Your resignation from what?
The Girl Scouts of America.
Oh.
Don't you understand? I quit, resigned, left you forever.
Well, why are you doing that?
Because I was hurt, humiliated, ignored, upset.
Who did that to you?
You!
Me? It couldn't have been me. I haven't said 10 words to you all week. True.
True.
Good. Now listen, Miss Pilkington, I am thinking of adding
Must
a new...
you call me that? Can't you call me Rosemary?
No. And I want you to call me Mr. Finch until you're Mrs. Finch.
Am I really going to be Mrs. Finch?
Oh, come on now. I thought that was all settled.
I just keep thinking maybe you forgot.
Well, I haven't. You're going to be Mrs. Finch because we're going to be married. Now maybe discuss some serious matters, please.
Oh, sure.
Miss Pilkington, I have something I want you to hear. I have finally come up with a new television program. I'm thinking of calling it the Worldwide Wicked Treasure Hunt. The prize would be a $1,000 bond. Do you think that's enough? Maybe we ought to make that $25,000. Listen carefully, Rosemary. What would you say if we gave away $100,000? 200,000?
I don't care if you give away the whole company. I love you.
Say that again.
I love you.
No, before that.
I said I don't care if you give away the whole company.
That's it! We'll give away the company! What a prize! Oh, I don't mean the whole company. I mean stock in the company. Nobody could resist that these days. I've got to have time to think this through. I'll go see Mr. Biggley.
Good luck, Mr. Finch.
Thank you, Miss Pilkington.
Say, what about taking me to lunch later? Nobody has to see us.
Miss Pilkington.
I'm sorry, Mr. Finch.
Oh,
life and purity of soul, all to be there in the corner of his mind, darling absent mind. Such heaven, wearing the wifely uniform, while he goes onward and upward, happy to keep his dinner warm, till he comes wearily home from downtown.
Are you pregnant or something?
Hedy, I was just, checking on some new plastic yarn. Yes, Hedy, I told you never to. What the hell do you want?
JB, do you remember the television idea I once brought to you? The treasure hunt?
I told you when I thought about the treasure hunt.
Yes, I just wanted to remind you that you didn't like it.
Now, darling, I've told you that during office hours I can't meet with you.
I did not intend to embarrass you. I'm here for a business purpose.
The business?
I wish to tender you with my resignation.
Your resignation? But what are you gonna do?
I'm going to Los Angeles.
Los Angeles? Oh, Hedy, just tell me what this is about.
I just got a call from a Goyle friend. She works for one of those big cosmetic firms out there. She demonstrates skin creams.
Skin creams?
In one of those big, glamorous department stores. And she can get me a job.
But that's undignified. You can't go around demonstrating some fake goo.
It is not fake. It is a very fine skin cream called Dermoblast. Do you want to know what it's made out of?
Don't tell me.
It's made out of shark belly jelly.
I was afraid of that. Hedy, you said you wanted a career. What sort of future is there in shark bellies?
More than there is around here. Not a single guy will use me as their secretary. They all stay away from me as if I had an extremely tropical disease.
Oh, Hedy, if you could just be patient.
No, I've made up my mind. Bon voyage!
Oh, well, good luck, dear.
Huh?
I'll manage somehow. Only how am I going to spend those lonely nights? Oh.
You could stay home.
I can't stay home. I'm a married man.
You'll do all right.
Look, Hedy. I can't live without you.
You mean that?
Of course I do. I know I seem to have everything. Old rich J.B. Biggley. Old money bags. Now, people come to me with treasure hunts. My day is spent talking money. And what does it all mean? Nothing. Hedy, nothing means anything without you.
Don't start getting all sincere! That's not fair!
Where will I find a treasure like the love from a heart of gold, ever trusting and sweet, and awaiting my pleasure, rain or shine, hot or cold, well far beyond all measure. Maybe here in my hands I hold. But where will I find that one treasure of treasure? lot of people know this, but I'm an extremely emotional person.
Damn it, so am I! Where will I find a treasure? Like the love from a heart of gold, ever trusting and sweet, and awaiting my pleasure. Rain or shine, heart or cold, wealth far beyond all measure. Maybe here in my hands I'll hold. Ah, but where will I find that one treasure of treasures? The love from a heart of
No, Hedy, I just knew you'd understand.
Oh, I do! You know, I have an idea that might solve everything!
What?
I could be your secretary!
Are you out of your mind? Well, I mean, I have Miss Jones.
I could assist Miss Jones. I could learn a lot from her. You don't want me as your secretary.
Oh, Hedy, darling, if you could just be patient.
All right, dear. I'll be patient. I'll give you 24 hours. After that, it's goodbye, Wickets. Hello, Dermoblast.
Oh, Hedy, Hedy, wait! Hedy, no, please, Hedy! Hedy, you can't do this! Hedy, no, please, Hedy! Oh!
Hi, Finchy.
I
should be very angry with you, cutie pie.
Hi, Hedy. Where's Miss Jones? I wanted to speak to Mr. Biggley.
He's not doing anything. You can go in.
Thank you. Say, Hedy, are you quitting?
Unless I hear otherwise to the contrary.
Maybe we could help each other?
Let's bust out together!
I've got a better idea. Hedy, I'd like to talk to you alone. Let's see, where could we go? Maybe
let's
if we
go to my place.
This is business.
Okay, let's go to your place.
No, that's
Tell
not
you what, you take me out and buy me lunch, say 1 o'clock. Meet you downstairs.
Hedy, we can't
do you want to talk or don't you?
Fine. But we better meet around the corner.
Okay, cutie. Chicken.
Washroom, you've got Bratt. What? Meeting's at 4:30? Right, come on down. We'll make plans.
Big meeting today, huh?
Yeah.
Hear anything about what Finch is planning?
JB gave him a postponement, so he must have something. You know, fellas, I'm really beginning to get a little scared of Finch.
Me too. If we don't stop him soon...
He'll have us all working in the mailroom.
Hi, men.
Hear anything, bud?
Chaps, our worries are over. Finch is going ahead with... Well, believe me, he's dead. And I'm so happy I could cry.
That's very pleasant news.
I don't know, Finch has a way of bouncing. I wouldn't believe he was dead if I read his obituary.
Now, ordinarily, I'd agree with you. Finch is very smart. But don't forget, he's in advertising now, and that does something to men's brains. Has anyone seen my wild root cream oil?
Hiya, men!
All set for the big meeting.
Could be. Wish me luck, men!
Good luck.
Gotta stop that man. I gotta stop that man. Cold, or he'll stop me. Big deal, big rocket, thinks he has the world in his pocket. Gotta stop, gotta stop, gotta stop that man, that man.
Now there you are. Yes, there's that face that somehow I trust. It may embarrass you to hear me say it, but say it I must, say it I must. You have the cool, clear eyes of a seeker of wisdom and truth. Yet there's that upturned chin and the grin of impetuous youth. Oh, I believe in you. I believe in you. I hear the sound of good, solid judgment whenever you talk. Yet there's the bold, brave spring of the tiger that quickens your walk. Oh, I believe in you. I believe in you. And when my faith in my fellow man all but falls apart, I've got to feel your hand grasping mine, and I take heart. I take heart to see the cool, clear eyes of a seeker of wisdom and truth. Yet with the slam, bang, tang, reminiscent of gin and vermouth. Oh, I believe in you. I believe in you.
Gotta stop that man. Gotta stop that man. Or he'll stop me. Big deal, big beaver, boiling hot with drawn off his fever. Gotta stop, gotta stop. Gotta stop that man.
I believe in you.
Don't let him be such a hero.
I believe in you.
Stop that man. Gotta stop it. Stop that man. Gotta stop it. Stop that man. Gotta stop that stop that man, I gotta stop that man, cold, or he'll stop me.
The farmer spends his time in the fields, the laborer at his machines, and the businessman at meetings.
Gentlemen, where's Finch?
Not here yet, sir.
That's all right. We've got plenty of other business to take care of before we come to Finch's presentation. Bratt!
Yes, JB?
That stuff you recommended for my crabgrass doesn't work at all.
I can't believe it, JB. It worked beautifully on my lawn.
Well, my lawn's a mess. Better come up with something new.
Right, JB?
We never have any trouble with crabgrass at our place.
What do you use?
Cement.
Gentlemen, you will excuse my nephew. It's a combination of youth, high spirits, and extreme stupidity. Now let's see. Hello? Yes, we've been expecting him. Send him in. It's Finch.
Right through here. Gentlemen, I would like to present my new approach to wicked advertising. It's based on an idea which, in my humble opinion, is brilliant!
Sounds promising. Proceed, Finch. What the hell is that?
A picture of Mount Vesuvius in eruption. That gives you an idea of the kind of impact our new television program is going to have. Now, JB, an example of the kind of national publicity you can look forward to. The cover of Time. The cover of Newsweek. And finally, JB, the Gopher of the Year.
Very interesting.
Now, here is a map of the potential wicket market divided into social, geographic, and ethnic groups. It shows how we will make deep penetration and overwhelming saturation in those areas where resistance has long been peakiest.
I like this thinking.
Thank you. Now, here is a chart of the past fiscal year, which reflects the disastrous effect of our former advertising policy in terms of per capita consumption of wickets. Note the sharp decline from normal regularity. Down, down, down.
Tell that's bad. Definitely not bad.
And this is what's going to happen to our sales when we finally get going, as we will. Up, up, up!
Ooh, that's better than down.
And there you are.
Very good, Finch. I think you've done it.
Can I ask a question, JB?
Yeah.
What is his idea?
Will you hurt him? A television show that's going to peak reaction and give us penetration. Sounds excellent, doesn't it, men?
Yes. What's his idea for the show?
I don't understand why you always have to be so damn negative. All you ever come to me with are those lousy ideas for treasure hunts.
You are an idiot.
So, Finch, what is your idea?
I don't think I'm going to tell it to you.
What do you mean?
You know, JB, I've always thought of you as a man of breadth and vision, open to new ideas. But now I don't know. I'm thrown.
By what?
The way you just spoke to Bud about his idea for a treasure hunt. You dismissed it. The fact is, there are treasure hunts and treasure hunts. When Bud brought it to me, I thought it was a rotten idea too.
Well, I should hope so.
Then I remembered something. JB, you know an idea in itself is nothing. It's the development that counts. Leonardo da Vinci once drew some sketches for a flying machine, but it took American know-how to take this simple flying machine and turn it into the Boeing 707. A man named Gatling once invented a little machine gun, but it took a mighty brain to take this simple little machine gun and turn it into a great program like The Untouchables. I thought I'm going to take this idea of Bud Frump's and Frump it. First of all, my treasure is not a bond and it's not money. It's stock.
Stock?
50,000 shares of stock.
Stock in our company?
These days, people like stock more than money.
How can you issue 50,000 extra shares of stock?
Why, that is no problem. It's a simple matter of taking the convertible debentures from the sinking fund, issuing stock options which are exchangeable for rights, which we then convert into non-voting common and replace with warrants.
Tell me that again?
I can't.
It can't be done, JB.
It can't be done.
But if it could, wouldn't it create tremendous excitement?
But it can't be done.
But if it could.
But it can.
But if it could, JB, just for a moment, say it could be done. What's your answer?
I forgot the question.
You can't just give away stock!
We give away stock dividends, don't we? Ooh. Please, let me go on with my presentation.
Finch, I hate giveaway shows.
So do I, JB. But the public loves them. I tell you, anyone who can come up with a new, unrigged, unfixed way to give away something for nothing is going to clean up. And I've got that new twist. Gentlemen, the worldwide treasure girl!
Let us happen! Absolutely ridiculous!
What the hell is that? This, JB, is the secret ingredient. The thing that's going to take the country by storm. I'm combining greed and sex. Can't miss. Go ahead, Hedy.
Hello there. I am the worldwide wicked treasure girl. Each week, I will bring you a clue as to where the worldwide wicked treasure has been stashed.
Buried.
Oh, yeah, buried. This hat gets me kind of mixed up. Isn't this a cute outfit? I love it.
Oh, very nice, Miss LaRue, very nice.
Well, of course, Miss LaRue was just helping me demonstrate the idea. She won't be our regular treasure girl.
Naturally.
When we actually go on the air, we need a big name personality.
Of course. Of course, I'm leaving the company anyway.
What?
I wouldn't if...
Offhand, I'd say this would be great for someone like Elizabeth Taylor.
Well, why don't you get Queen?
This is an American program. Now, JB, a beautiful treasure girl plus 50,000 shares of stock will clean up the
JB,
entire...
let's tell this maniac off and get on with our business!
Yes, gentlemen! And Miss LaRue, I would like a moment alone with Mr. Finch.
All right. You take care of him! Well, this is crazy! What about the SEC?
What about the FCC?
What about the stockholders? What about the board of directors? What about the federal tax?
What about the Federal Trade Commission?
What about the Senate Investigating Committee?
They're all being petty.
Finch, you're a brilliant young man, but I'm afraid you've let us down.
How, JB?
Well, I don't see why the treasure girl has to be some big name personality. What if she were someone more identified with the company? Perhaps a real
worldwide wicked girl.
Yes! Perhaps it should be Miss LaRue herself.
Brilliant, JB! That is brilliant! Instead of some artificial actress, we'll have plain, simple Hedy LaRue. The girl next door. That was a great thought, JB.
It wasn't bad, was it?
Then it's all settled.
Well, wait a minute, Finch. Where are you going to hide the treasure?
No, sir, this show is completely unrigged. Not even the treasure girl is going to know where the treasure's hidden, but I want to know. Okay, fine. It'll be a secret between you and me. I'll give you the first clue that the treasure girl is going to give over the air. West of the sun, west of the moon. Where is the treasure? Blow me a tune.
What the hell was that?
Tough clue, isn't it? But if you'll note, the first letters of each line are W, W, WB. Worldwide wicked buildings.
You're going to hide the treasure in our buildings?
I'm going to hide 5,000 shares of stock in each of the 10 worldwide wicked buildings throughout the country. We will get tremendous publicity.
Yes, but you will have mobs of people storming our buildings looking for the treasure.
JB, if a man as brilliant and as educated as you couldn't guess from the clue I just gave you, do you think the average viewer is going to guess?
Oh yeah, good point.
You can come in, gentlemen.
Gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead with the worldwide wicked treasure hunt. I want your approval, of course.
Well, JB, I think it's an absolutely crazy motion.
I like it.
I like it.
We like it.
The Worldwide Wicked Company, whose slogan for over 100 years has been Worldwide Wicked.
Yes, Mr. Bratt.
Kids presents in living color an interest of better television programming. Ladies and gentlemen, the Worldwide Wicked Treasure Hunt.
This is good. Well done, Finch!
Now for our opening act, we present an authentic and traditional folk dance of the bold pirate folk of the Spanish Main dance for your very pleasure by our very own Wicked.
Value. Give it a chance.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for, the Worldwide Wicked Treasure Girl.
All right, it's beginning to get me. I'm beginning to wonder where the treasure is.
Yeah, where is it, Ponty?
No, nobody knows in the whole world but JB and myself.
Oh.
Right, JB? Right. Now,
Ponty.
Hello there. I am the Worldwide Wicked Treasure Girl. In 10 different places in this great country, there are buried 5,000 shares of stock, making 50,000 shares in all. Ooh. Now for the first clue.
The first clue.
The first clue?
Now, just a second, Treasure Girl. This woman is carrying a Bible. Would you please place your right hand on it? Good. Now, Miss LaRue, do you swear that the truth you're about to give is the truth? The whole truth, nothing but the truth, free from all dishonesty, chicanery, and trickery?
Is this a real Bible?
Why, of course, Miss LaRue.
Oh, what's the matter with her?
She looks surprised. She is! Hedy didn't know about this. I wanted this part of the show to be completely spontaneous and unrehearsed.
Well, that can be very dangerous.
I think that's very effective.
Do you swear that, Miss LaRue?
I do.
Right, and secondly, do you swear that you yourself do not actually know where the treasure is hidden? Do you swear that, Miss LaRue?
Oh, you see, we're going to get in trouble.
Why? You and I are the only ones who know the treasure's hidden. She doesn't know.
Does she? Let's watch the program.
Miss LaRue, do you swear to that?
Look, I do not wish to take a bum rap. I will not swear false witness to perjury. I do know where the treasure is hidden. There is treasure in each of the 10 worldwide wicked buildings right now!
No!
The first clue!
How to handle a disaster. In every businessman's career, there are times when things go a bit wrong. We have many suggestions for coping with these little problems. However, should you be the cause of a disaster that's really disastrous, we suggest that your best bet is to review the first chapter of this book, How to Apply for a Job.
You guys found Finch yet?
He seems to have disappeared.
Can't find him. No, but we're looking for him.
I haven't seen him.
Oh, where's Finch?
I don't know, Bratt.
Well, JB wants him as fast as you can find him. He's hopping mad.
Come back here, you!
What are you doing?
So you're the treasure hunter. This little nut got past me 3 times.
This little nut is the chairman of the board. It's Mr. Womper!
Chairman of the board. Ah, they all look alike.
I'm very sorry this happened, Mr. Womper. Well, if you'll come with me, Mr. Biggley is in his office. Luckily, they didn't wreck that. Right this way. Keep looking for Finch. Right this way.
Rosemary, have you seen Ponty?
No, Miss Jones, and I'm so worried about him.
So am I. He was a nice boy.
Was? What will they do to him?
I don't know. But somebody's head has to roll.
Ponty will think of something. Won't you, Ponty? You have the cool, clear eyes of a seeker of wisdom and truth. Yet there's that upturned chin and the grin of impetuous youth. I believe in you. I believe in you. Ponty! Ponty!
Oh, I'm so glad you're here.
Where have you been?
Oh, you know, walking the streets, thinking.
You have a bruise on your head.
Oh, it's nothing. I got it last night. They threw me out of a saloon.
Why did they do that?
Because I didn't buy anything.
The brutes. Why don't you go home?
No. I've got to go in and face the music. Aha! Well, this is it.
in there.
I figured that.
Ponty, what are you going to do?
Do? What does a man do when the world has collapsed around his ears? Nothing. I'll just take what's coming to me.
What were you before?
I was an exterior decorator. Oh. Now, there I go again. I can't even tell you the truth. I was a window washer.
So what? Ponty, I don't care what you do. I'm sticking. I walked out on you once,
you did?
And I'm not leaving again.
Look, Rosemary, you can't be the wife of a window washer. That is no life for a woman sitting at home while I'm up there, never knowing if I've landed safely.
Now listen to me, J. Pierpont Finch.
Finch, you're wanted in JB's office.
I thought I'd wash up first.
They want you now.
Gee, can I even say goodbye to Rosemary?
Go ahead.
Rosemary, goodbye.
Come along.
What? I am so sorry, Rosemary. I wish none of this had ever happened.
Ponty!
Get off me!
Look, Ponty, why the hell should you face those monsters? Ooh, go ahead, run away, escape. I'll pretend I didn't see for Auld Lang Syne.
No, I'm going to go in and get it over with now. Wait, I should think you'd be happy if they killed me.
Oh, if only I could be sure.
All of our key men are here, JB. You all know Mr. Wally Womper, the chairman of the board.
Now, Wally, before we go any further, I want to say that I recognize I am the president of this company. I am responsible for everything that goes on here, and I just want you to know that anything that's gone wrong is not my fault.
Yes.
But there's a bright side to the whole thing, Wally. We found someone to pin it on. Have you found Finch yet?
They're bringing him in.
Good. Now, when he gets here, I'll do all the talking, Wally. This is a slick youngster.
He's here, sir.
Oh, well, bring him in.
Mr. Bigley,
I'll do all the talking, Finch. You are going to sign a little resignation where you accept the blame for the whole thing.
Okay, JB. I'll be glad to.
What was that?
I'll do what you said.
Are you sure this isn't one of your tricks, Finch?
No, sir, I'm done with all that. See, this firm has been pretty good to me. Now I'm going to resign, take the blame, and go back to what I was before I came here.
What did you do, Finch?
I was a window washer.
No kidding! I was a window washer myself.
Oh, you were?
What the hell did you think I was? A rail splitter? College man? So you were a window washer?
Yes, sir, Mr. Womper.
Oh, call me Wally.
Okay, Wally.
So tell me, Finch.
Now call me Ponty.
Okay, Ponty. Boy, it's been a long time since I had someone around here to talk to. So how did you happen to get into this business?
Well, sir, I had a book.
Yeah, me too.
It was a book on how to succeed in business.
My book was a little more useful. I booked bets for all the other window washers. Oh, I cleaned up a bundle. Should have stayed in that business. Stocks down 5 points. 8 buildings wrecked. We're the laughing stock of the industry.
I know, Wally, it's ghastly.
How did this happen? I could see a college man playing a boner like this, but not no window washer. Now this idea of yours.
Now wait a minute, Wally. If there's one thing I won't do, it's take credit for another man's idea. Especially when he's the boss's nephew.
You never told me you hired your nephew.
Nephew? Oh, nephew. You see, he's not my nephew, Wally. He's my wife's nephew. I know it may seem like nepotism, but it's not. I've never shown him any favoritism. In fact, I hate him.
But you love his ideas.
No. When he brought the idea to me, I told him it was a lousy idea. And when Finch brought it to me, I still thought it was a lousy idea, and I said to him that it was a lousy idea!
Then why did you buy it?
Seemed like a good idea.
Treasure hunts! Treasure girl!
Well, dressed it all up, the idea for the treasure girl was his.
Yes, it was. Well, that was my idea.
And not a bad one. But who the hell picked that bubble-headed tomato?
Uh-huh. Wally, I don't want you to get the wrong idea about this. This is a very nice girl. You ought to talk to her.
I intend to. Now I think I have the whole picture. Now the question is what to do and who to do it to.
Now wait a minute, Wally. Before you go making any hasty decision, I would like to say a few words.
About what?
Humanity? You see, Wally, even though we are all a part of this cold corporate setup, deep down under our skins there is flesh and blood. We are all brothers.
Some of us are uncles.
Now you may join the Elks, my friend, and I may join the Shriners, and other men may carry cards as members of the Diners. Still others wear a golden key or small Greek letter pin. But I have learned there's one great club that all of us are in. There is a brotherhood of man, a benevolent brotherhood of man, a noble tie that binds all human hearts and minds into one brotherhood of man. Your lifelong membership is free. Keep a giving each brother all you can. Oh, aren't you proud to be in that fraternity, the great big brotherhood of man? So, Wally, I want you to remember that before you consider firing Mr. Biggley.
Oh, whoa, who's considering that?
You see, Wally, I know what's on your mind. You'd like to clear out the whole crowd from top to bottom. That is the obvious move. But stop and think. One man may seem incompetent, another not make sense, while others look like quite a waste of company expense.
That's true.
They need a brother's leadership, so please don't do them in. Remember, mediocrity is not a mortal sin. There we're in the
brotherhood of man, dedicated to giving all we can.
Oh, aren't you proud to be in that fraternity,
the great big brotherhood of man? Yes, you're a brother
of man.
You are a brother.
On the level of brotherhood of man.
Oh yes, a noble tie that binds all human hearts and minds
into one brotherhood of man.
Oh yes, your lifelong membership is free. You give each brother all you can. Oh, aren't you proud to be in that fraternity, the great big brotherhood of man?
Oh, that's normal feeling. Feels like brother feeling.
feeling. Oh, brother, you got me, I got you. Oh, that noble feeling feels like bells are ringing, thousands of feeling. Oh, brother, you got me, I got you. Your lifelong membership is free. Keep the feeling stronger on. You can. Oh, aren't you proud to be in that fraternity? The great big brotherhood of
Give me a break! Come on, you guys! Max, we were always the best of friends. Remember the fun, the dates earnest? Now you I never liked. No, you know what? It doesn't pay to be decent. No, wait! I'm too young! I'll get sick! I'm just a boy! No!
Hey, Smitty! Any news yet? I haven't heard a thing yet. Say, Jenkins, have you heard anything?
Haven't heard a thing.
Looks like a big shakeup.
Boys and girls, as you know, there have been a few changes here at Worldwide Wickets, and I'm speaking to you now in my new capacity as Vice President in charge of employee morale and psychological adjustment. Mr. Tackaberry will be taking over personnel now. I'd like you to hear a few words from our hard-working, hard-driving president, J.B. Biggley.
Oh, thank you, boys and girls. Now, I am proud to announce that Worldwide Wickets is stronger than ever. And I believe a lot of that credit should go to a very bright and loyal young man. Get out here, Finch!
Oh, good man. Well done, Finch.
As you all know, Finch's rise to the top has been spectacularly rapid. As a matter of fact, for a while I began to think he was after my job. But luckily for me, he didn't want it.
Oh no, JB, your job is much too tough for me. But I would like to say that if any credit is due, it goes to a great man and a great humanitarian, the chairman of the board, Mr. Wally Womper. Incidentally, folks, Mr. Womper has his charming wife with him today. Let's get them both out here, Mr. and Mrs. Womper! Now, Mr. Womper told me he didn't feel like making any speeches. He's still a newlywed. But I have a surprise announcement to make about him. Mr. Womper has decided that after his long years of service, he's going to retire as chairman of the board, and he and his wife are going to take a long honeymoon trip around the world.
Honey, you never told me about this! What a surprise!
Oh, I didn't know. Oh, what the hell, it's not a bad idea at that. I'll focus on you.
Now wait a minute, Wally. Who's the new chairman of the board going to be? As if I didn't already know.
Oh, now wait a minute, I don't know if I can accept. I'll have to consult Mrs. Finch.
Rosemary, your husband is calling you.
Well, Rosemary, I've got a big decision to make. They want to make me chairman of the board. What do you think?
Darling, I don't care if you work in the mailroom or you're chairman of the board or president of the United States. I love you.
Say that again.
I love you.
No, before that.
Miss Jones, send a wire to the White House. Watch out!